How can you stop playing the porn tape in your head while trying to get through infidelity? Hey all. Gonna try to keep this first bit condensed since it's mostly just context. Last December, while celebrating our belated wedding reception with her extended family out of country, my wife's parents immigrated to the United States. I learned that for months she had been on hookup apps, the main guy being an avid Redditor no less. I had begged her during those months to be a wife that would be receptive and supportive of me, want to spend time with me, what I thought were very basic things to expect in a marriage. I mentioned to her I didn't feel comfortable going out of country based on how she had been keeping me at arm's length the whole time. It was so bad leading up to it, that I asked that she didn't even treat me as a romantic partner, but if she could even show me the same admiration and dedication that she would show her friends. As I mentioned, I found out the day after our wedding reception and on New Year's Eve and through Snapchat that she had been seeing many different men, sending nudes, sexting, making plans to hook up or just outright hooking up with them. I was devastated, told her parents and her siblings that I would be going home ASAP and I would be filing for separation and filled them in on everything that was going on. I'm weak-willed, and depressed, and fully in love with this woman. We've been married for just over 2 years when I found out. Again, extended family, we got married during COVID, so we tried to incorporate everyone as soon as we would be able to. I offered to try, not because I'm just a great upstanding man, but I planned my future with this person, and I love her. With that all aside, we're still together, for better or for worse. It's been a really rough year for us. I don't think she's cheating on me again or anything like that, but there are times that she still puts her own needs and wants above my own. It's not always, but definitely for the big things. I guess this has been going on since January, but I just hoped the thoughts would subside. I know how often she went over to his house. I know that during those nights, I was at home just excited that she'd come home and maybe, tonight she'll want to spend time with me. Ever since I found out, for the love of whatever I cannot stop my thoughts from putting him in my place during every intimate moment we ever had. I just picture them, in detail, doing all the positions we used to love, and probably more. My wife had never been with someone before me, so who knows? We'd talk about what led up to this and she mentioned about how every time we would go out, she'd think about what it would be like to be with that guy, or that guy, or that guy. All of the guys, including the ones she cheated on me with, are all conventionally very attractive guys, and maybe it's just my depleted self-esteem, but are much more attractive than I am. Over the months I think it's only gotten worse. We'll go out for dinner, I'll see her type, and then my brain just forces me to imagine the two of them having amazing sex. Her telling him things like, "This feels so good," or, "I've never ________ ed like this before." If I see tattoos on a guy, I imagine his arms wrapped around her while he's either bending her over or whatever the hell else was going on behind my back. I never realized until now what a vivid imagination I might have until now. I imagine it all, start to finish, with details, sounds, looks, smells, tastes. I literally have VIP deluxe IMAX tickets to what I consider was the worst experience of my life. We drove by a pool yesterday and saw a shirtless guy walking out to his car, and for 2 hours I could absolutely not stop watching the tape in my head, no matter how much it made me shudder or cringe. No matter how I tried to distract myself. I flipped through radio stations, I tried to get my brain focused on the positive things going on in my life, and it's a total Clockwork Orange situation going on in my head. I cannot stop it, and even 20 minutes of that is absolute hell, and just destroys me for the rest of the day. I wonder if this ever gets better. In the nearly 9 months I've had to wrap my head around the fact that I was preparing for a wedding reception while she was. Well, doing this, it's only gotten worse. I have a therapist and we're doing couples counseling, but usually the answers are things that I've tried. Distract myself. Meditate. Get something to demand your focus. Nothing works. So, to this community, does anyone have any experience with this? Does it get better? If it doesn't, do you know that's your sign to leave? How do I stop putting myself through this? It's like reliving it every day. It's difficult to even look at our wedding pictures, or any of the pictures in between, especially the 500 or so we took during our out-of-country reception with her family. Am I always going to be this way? I can't and have any sense of happiness. This whole experience has robbed me of passion, identity, purpose, self-worth. The things that made me happy before don't anymore. I can't eat, I can't sleep. And I just signed another 12-month lease with her, after telling her for months that I was absolutely not ready for home ownership, which was next on her to-do list. What the hell am I doing? What the hell do I do? Thanks Reddit. My heart goes out to anyone reading this that can identify with my feelings. It's hell.